Hey guys, how you going? My name's Cam, welcome back to the channel. So as you may be able to tell, we are not currently in the Lego room. That's because this will not be a Lego city build video. What we're going to do is we're going to do something that's going to fit up on this display shelf up here in the main room. It's going to go near the bonsai trees, but I still haven't decided if I want pink or green. It's been a little while now. I've been really lax in doing that. I should probably get on it, try and put it in the city. Yeah, moving on. So the other day, left work, went up to the Lego store, I wanted some pad pieces. Wasn't thinking about too much, just went in there, went to Castle Hill, walked straight through, and I went to the wall. So I started building the wall, and I overheard the retail assistant talking about the new sets. Because silly me, I hadn't realised or I hadn't clicked that it was March 1st. Now March 1st, as you may know, is when a lot of the Speed Champions, Technic supercar sets, that sort of stuff got released. So it was a very car heavy day for that particular month. And there was one particular set that I wanted, but because I hadn't realised what the day is, I wasn't thinking about it. So I'm at the pad wall and I overhear the Lego assistant say to this customer, oh, we've only got one left of this particular line. So I ears pricked up, put my little pad box down, went back to it later, of course, and I walked over there and I grabbed the Lego Ayrton Senna McLaren. This is a build I've wanted for some time since I noticed they were released anyway. I knew it was coming, I just hadn't thought about what the day was, and I think it's going to be a really cool build. Generally, I've only really done the Speed Champions, whereas my wife likes the slightly bigger cars, so I can go up there with those rather than the city with the Speed Champions if I put them in there. But I think it's going to be really fun. I hear that they've put some new different techniques in there that haven't been there before in terms of getting the car really low compared to some of the other sets. So I'm super looking forward to this build, and I think it should be really fun. It runs just under 700 pieces, so it is a smaller set than I have been building lately, but nonetheless, super looking forward to it. So what I'll do is what I always do, I'll do a bit of a build video, quick review at the end, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned guys, should be a good one. And so there we go, that is the Lego Ayrton Senna McLaren build done. Now look, as you may have seen, I was off to a little bit of a rough start when I absolutely obliterated the box. Trying to be neat, trying to keep the box, trying to slide the knife down so I didn't need to punch the finger holes out, and made a mockery of it. Shocking, so that's probably going to get tossed now. That's a little bit upsetting. But after that, what a build. Had so much fun on it. As I have said before, the big cars aren't really my thing. I normally like my mini figure scale things and a little bit of the botanicals on this side here. But this one was so much fun. The new elements into this also, I think, helped to make it that enjoyable build. We had the new suspension parts enabling the steering wheels to turn. We had a new nose cone, which locked the suspension down. And then we had the new wheels and tires, which enable a quick change. So you can replace your tires really quickly, because as the booklet says, every nanosecond counts when you're racing. The other thing I found really cool for this particular build is it was my first time ever where I got a little minifig on a plinth, and also the one on the car itself. Obviously, a lot of the Star Wars sets and some of the more expensive Technic sets and that have these where they describe the particular build. But being a city builder, it's not really a thing in that. So just to have this one, I found really enjoyable, and I just had him sitting there watching the build the entire time. Not sure if he was happy with how I did it, but what do you do? As I said, this particular build, it sold out really quickly. I think I was there on the 1st of March and it had sold out by the time I picked the last box up. And we happened to be in a store, 2 stores later on that week, and all of them were sold out as well. So when this build does come available, I highly recommend trying to go and grab it as soon as you can, because it likely will sell out. Because I've talked to a few people since who are a little bit upset about that they didn't get it on open. And it is a build I highly recommend doing, because as I said, so much fun. The way the engine all came together, little bits, the way all the different slopes came to make that aerodynamic of an F1 car, I just absolutely love. Like, I'm not a huge F1 guy either, but the shape and this sort of thing, I absolutely love building it. So as always, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like and subscribe, and until next time, happy building. Cheers.